Hey everyone, welcome you all. So in this video we are going to discuss about the range function which is used in Python programming. Till now we have discussed about lot of things. So we have started a Python series. So basically we have covered 10-15 videos until now. So in that I have discussed about the data types, the for loops, the while loop, and the basic or how to write a basic programs, and all those functions has been discussed already. So today we will going to discuss about range function. So as its name itself indicates, it is covering some range, so that is some distance it will be covering. So it is a function in Python which is used to create a list of numbers. So if you want to create a list of numbers, say from 0 to 10, then you need not to write the numbers like 0 1 comma 2 comma 3 comma 4 comma up to 10. So it will consume lot of time. So that work is simplified by the Python by giving a inbuilt function called range. So you just write 2 3 words there, then it will create a list of numbers starting from 0 to any number. So basically it is a very time saving tool, I can say. So it is used numerously in Python programming. So the syntax which is followed for this one will be range, and the first one will be the starting value from which you want to create a list, and then the second one will be the ending value, that is at what point you want to end the number series, and the last element will be the interval. So what is the gap which you expect between two numbers in the series. So between first number and second number, between second and third, between third and fourth, what number you expect to keep. So that one we will be specifying in the interval there. So the examples which we are going to discuss are generating a list of numbers starting from 0 and ending at 9. So there is no need that all these three elements should be there in the range function. So some functions will be in a default function or default form, so they will be just having starting value, and they will be having just having the ending value. Sorry, starting value will be taken as 0 and the interval will be taken as 1. So if you specify just the ending value of that one, then it will be generated from 0 and it will be came up to ending value, so interval will be taken as 1. So that's all about the syntax, and that is specific syntax and the general format. So the second example which we are going to discuss is generating a list of numbers from particular point and ending at a particular point with a fixed interval. So the first one will be the default case, that is the first program, and in second program we will be writing a custom program where we will be having a interval, and we will try to write a program which will be creating a number series with a fixed interval. So how we can do that, let us see. So just I will open the Python shell here. So that is 3.8.3 I will be using. So let me just open this one. Okay, so now I am using the Python 3.8.3. So first we will create a program which will basically uh, uh, generate the number which is in terms of a default function. So let me just take a new file and I will write so let me just write, so x is equal to range. So this is the function which is used, range, and I want to create the numbers up to 6, let us say. So 6 I will specify and I will print these numbers, so line by line. So I will use for statements here for n in x, that is in the value x. So I want to print the value, so I will write print, then I have to mention n here. So I will just save it. So let me just save this one, let us say AA. Okay, so once I save, I will run this one. So now as you can see, it is creating numbers from 0 1 2 3 4 up to 5. So the last number which you will be specifying, it will create a number less than that one. So 6 6 is the last number which is given. So the range function will be like this. So 0 is the starting value, 6 is the ending value, and the interval which is taken here is 1. So I can write like this also, 0 comma 6 comma 1. So in this case it should create the same output as that of the previous one. So let us execute this one. So as you can see, it is creating the same output 0 1 2 3 4 and 5. So from this you come to know that there is no need to write 0 and 1 in a default representation. You just mention the ending of the interval, it will take directly. So if you want to write in a custom, so if you want to give a gap of 2, then you can write like this. So you just have to mention a gap of 2 there and save this one and just run like you have to run this program. So as you can see now, it is starting at 0 and it is keeping two values. So 0 to 1 and it is keeping, and then it is specifying 2, then it is keeping 3, and it is specifying 4. So like this it will be skipping a value if you give an interval of 2. So I can create a numbers up to, let us say, I will mention 100 here, and starting from 10 I will take, and an interval of 5 I will be mentioning. So I will save this one and I will run this one. So now you can see it is starting from 10 and it is having an interval of 5 here. 10 15 20 25 13, so it is coming up to 95. So the number with less than the interval. So if you are mentioning 100, then the number of the interval which you will be mentioning at the end will be taken as a constant, and the number last number printed will be the taken as a 5 less than the 100. So that's why we will be getting output like this. So that's all about the range function in Python programming.